Hey stranger, so I'm about to say some real shit that most people would never say out loud, but I am terrified of being a failure. Just a few months ago, I was living with my parents in Southern California, and I was really tired of it. I'm 26 years old. You know, at that point, you feel like you should be at a certain level in life, and I felt like I shouldn't be with my family anymore. I was tired of always arguing with my mom. Gosh, I love them, but you know, when you live with your family, you sacrifice your mental health, even though you're saving money. And that was exactly my situation. And I had this long plan. I had this extravagant plan for a very long time to come to Hawaii. I've lived here before for a few months in 2023. And I went back to California and I told myself, like, hey, I really felt like I fit in here, but it's fucking hard. And so I made this plan to come back, and I wish I would have came up with a better plan. I gave myself 1 month of island hopping, Big Island in Maui, and then 1 month to figure out a job, housing, and transportation. So I only had 1 month here in Oahu figured out. And by day 3 of me landing here, I realized that was very dumb. That was very naive and ignorant of me. And I should have planned that out better. As of right now, I'm on day 8. I got 20 more days here in this Airbnb that I'm staying at. And fortunately, I found a job. But it's hard because now I gotta worry about housing and my transportation. So I only have my rental car for 20 more days as well. After that, well, shit. either like everything works out and I find housing close to the job I got hired at, or I gotta book a plane ticket and go back home. That's exactly what I don't want. I do not want to go back home. I have been planning this, again, a very shitty plan that I have now learned from. I have been planning this very moment right now for about a year and some months. And I don't want this to fuck up. Like, I just want it to work so bad. And I could sit here and fucking cry. I feel like crying, but what's that gonna do? All that's gonna do is make people fucking laugh at me. Or some people are just so miserable with themselves that they want to see other people be miserable too. That could never be me though. But yes, world, there is people like that. I just want it to work so bad. I hope I could find housing out here. It's just hard. I do realize that I'm privileged. I could go back home. And I have that to fall back on, and some people don't. And I'm trying to keep that in mind, that in that aspect, I am very lucky and privileged to have that. But like I said, I really want it to work out. So that's where I'm at right now. Hi, come on, bitch, stop fucking crying. Like, it's it's gonna work out. What's meant to be will be for me, you know? And I truly have faith in that. Would it suck if I have to go back home? Hell yeah, it's gonna suck. Am I gonna feel like a failure? Probably, but I'll get over it. Just like, that's just life, you know? Fucking shit happens and you fucking learn to work through it and you learn from your mistakes. And obviously, there's no other option but to learn from your mistakes. I'm not gonna just sit here and feel sorry for myself. Does it suck? Hell yeah, it do. But like I said, I really want it to work out. I'm terrified of being a failure. I made this move and it's really pushing me to grow and be mature and to really depend on myself. I have my partner, but at the end of the day, as a woman, you already know, like, you can't be depending on nobody. You really gotta take care of yourself. And my partner is there to help me. I'm not there to depend on this person. That's just the way I feel. That's the way I navigate life. I want to be moving through my life as if this person's not even there. I want to be able to figure it out by myself in the way of not feeling like I need someone there. I don't know, maybe that's just like some trauma shit that I have. I'm sure it's trauma, but like I said, I just want it to work out so bad. And I feel so naive thinking that, oh yeah, moving from California to Hawaii is gonna be so fucking easy. No, it's not. It's very much easier up in your head than in reality actually executing the plan. Is it possible? Yes. Is it gonna be easy? No. Fuck no, it's not. Bro, like when I first landed, the next day I went to a work expo hall, a job fair, and the fucking newspaper, Honolulu Star, fucking took a picture of me, and I ended up on the newspaper the first, not even 24 hours that I landed. That was super cool, but it don't really mean shit. At the end of the day, I still gotta find a job, and that job fair fucking sucked, by the way. Waste of my time. But anyways, I was on it like immediately once I landed, and once I got to my Airbnb, I went to a bunch of places that are nearby. Walking in, trying to get hired. Domino's hired me, but another place that pays way more hired me, called me back and hired me too. So I called back Domino's and I'm like, hey, I gotta change my availability. And I don't think they like that. I kind of feel like they're trying to ghost me now, which, okay, cool. Like if I don't suit the business needs, communicate that. Like just communicate. What is so hard about communicating? Why is it so hard for people to talk about their feelings? I don't get it. Maybe I'm the exact opposite. I mean, obviously, clearly I'm here talking about my life failures and fears to a bunch of strangers on the internet, but I truly don't understand what is so hard about communicating your feelings to somebody. Anyways, the higher paying job, thankfully I got that right now, but it's really scary depending on any job to pay for your bills. Like if I actually find a place these next 20 days and I sign a lease, that means I have to depend on a job to hopefully schedule me so I can be able to survive. That is so scary to me. It just makes me think like, damn, maybe it's safer to start your own business. Maybe it's safer to work for yourself. I'm not saying it's easy, but I don't want to be doing this the rest of my life. I just want to continue working on some skills. I mean, I'm really interested in bartending. I don't know why I said that. I'm very interested in bartending. I've invested in my own bar back at home, but I've never actually been a professional bartender in real life setting. So I'm hoping I can achieve that goal here in Hawaii. And also, I'm really into drones, and I bought myself a drone, and I've already had 2 paid gigs from my drone. When I was island hopping on Big Island in Maui, I had the opportunity to film for a coffee farm, and a guy paid me to film him spearfishing. And I made a little video for him, and he loved it, and the coffee farm loved the footage that I made for them, and they paid me. So I'm barely starting my drone portfolio. But those 2 opportunities have given me the confidence that I could really do something with that. And hopefully, like, while I'm out here in Hawaii, I could work on those things, but it's not gonna be possible if I'm working my whole life just to survive to pay the rent. Now, thankfully, I do have a partner by my side that also works hard. But like I said, I'm someone in life that, like, I want to be able to get it figured out on my own without having someone there helping me. I don't know. That's probably a trauma response, but still, that's just how my mind works, and it's stressful. And I think a lot of stress, it's all in my mind. I overthink a lot, even though I'm very outgoing and I'm a very much a go-getter type of person. I have extreme anxiety. And you might see me like making videos like on the internet or on TikTok, but like in real life, I don't really talk to people because it's hard for me to trust people. And I really want to work on that. And me being here in Hawaii is forcing me to step out of my fucking comfort zone in so many ways. I have to talk to people if I want to build a community. If I want good friendships, I have to talk to people. I can't just do it all by myself. And that's the truth in life. You can't do it all alone. You have to have either a friend or family or a partner to lean on. Like, life is so hard, you cannot carry the weight of it by yourself. And I hope I can build some really good connections out here. But hey, I'm off to a rough start, and I would never recommend someone to move the way I went about this. Again, I really hope I don't fail this, because I'm gonna feel like a failure. But at the end of the day gotta end, and it is what it is. But I hope it works out. I really want it to work out. I go to sleep every night crying, and I wake up crying because I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I said, I would never recommend anyone to do it like how I did. You need to plan shit out better. And whenever I do this again in the future, like moving to somewhere far away from home, I'm gonna have to have more than just 1 or 2 months figured out. Especially if I'm going to a state that's just as expensive as the state I was living in. It don't make any sense. Again, it's my freaking first time, trying to really live and survive completely on my own without my family. I mean, I have a partner, but like, let's just pretend he's not there. Okay, let's pretend he's not there. It's my first time, and I'm learning a lot. And I'm really pushing my boundaries and challenging myself. And even if at the end of the month, in 20 days, I have to go back home, I have a lot of growth and experiences I can take with me. So that's the positive side of it. And yeah, I mean, I hope it works out. And if my failures help you feel better about yourself, hey, good for you. I'm happy I could do that for you. And I hope maybe if you watch my video, you can challenge yourself a little bit, push yourself a little bit, because fuck, tomorrow's not guaranteed. So do it today. Don't fucking wait. But maybe try to have a little bit of a structured plan, but push yourself. You don't know what opportunities can come your way or the amazing people you can meet. All right, I'm gonna go now, but like I said, I hope it all works out for you and for me.